Subepisode 4, Christian Chandler in McAttack. Drawn June 20th, 2005. We open on Christian Chandler, sitting at a table and drawing. Adorning his head are a pair of anime wings, which he recently obtained. As he listens to his Nintendo DS, he ponders his current romantic status. Well, it's been over 1 year and 10 months now since I started my love quest. I still haven't found an 18 to 23-year-old, boyfriend-free, caring, smoke-free, non-alcoholic white girl to build a relationship from the ground up with. I detest the men, except for my father and me, because they take all the pretty girls, leaving me with none to choose from. This sucks. I'm very lonesome, and there are propal around here who do what they can to keep me from getting one. I feel the world is against me finding a girlfriend of my own. Sigh. I really like these wings I've earned at the anime convention. I feel the level up. Suddenly, his introspection is interrupted when a pair of unfriendly-looking men approach him. Oh, now what? He wonders. What do you think you're doing here? Asks one of the men. He's a black man, wearing glasses and a suit of golden armor. I am McAttack, and this is my partner, Murray Saner Comic. And we are the McDuo of the city of MCDville, of the region of Malwart. Hey there, how you doing? Says the Murray Saner Comic. I have bionic limbs to keep me going. We've heard from the jerk heap of Foursquare that you came here to find a girlfriend, says McAttack. It is illegal here in the region of Malwart to have a mate at all. The jerk heap was in Subepisode 1 of Premiere Issue number 0. He also sent us a pair of his mecha jerk-ops to intercept you, solicitor. Oh, that's it, Chris shouts, rising to his feet. First off, I am not a solicitor. I'm only trying to find a boyfriend-free girl. And ever since I started my love quest over 1 year and 10 months ago, I've had a lot of trouble from people, mostly men, who are all against me finding a girlfriend of my own. And I still carried on with spelling out my situation to find one, so no matter what you do or say, I will not quit. Then we fight, says McAttack. Mecha jerk-ops, attack! Bring it on, says Chris, defiantly raising his fists. As the mecha jerk-ops advance toward him, Chris gasps as they are suddenly slashed into pieces. What the? Asks the confused McAttack. Ha ha! Who goes there? The McAttack asks. The interloper reveals himself to be a purple hedgehog-like creature, armed with a sword and wearing a purple cape with leather gloves and boots. He's here, thinks Chris, my latest hedgehog hero. I am the savior who dashes in the night, says the hedgehog. I am the Link who will save our beloved Princess Zelina Rosachu. I am Darkbind Sonichu. It's good of you to come to my aid, DB, says Chris. I had to come, says Darkbind, not just because you're the mayor of Quickville, Virginia, but my creator. Then, now is the time for action, says Chris. He places his hands over his Sonichu medallion and shouts, Electric Hedgehog Power! Once again, Chris is enveloped in the medallion's power. His sleeved arms turn into sleeveless arms. His back sprouts spiny blue fur, and he grows a tail. His face and body transform into those of a hedgehog, and the anime wings on his head become larger, completing his transformation into Super Christian Sonichu. Wow, Christian thinks to himself as he examines his body. My anime wings became real wings. I bet this was done with my ancient powers. I can fly. Awesome. See issue number 2. Darkbind, let's get him, he says. Okay, says Darkbind. McAttack takes to the sky with the rockets on his armor. With his new wings, Christian flies after him. Meanwhile, Murray Saner Comic produces a sword from one of his bionic arms, and he and Darkbind charge each other. The comic slashes at Darkbind, but misses. He tries again, but Darkbind blocks his attack with his own sword. Darkbind counters with his own attack, which slices the left arm from Murray Saner Comic's body. Now, stand down, worthy adversary, says Darkbind. It's only a scratch, the comic replies. A scratch? Your arm is off. No, it isn't. What's that then? I've had worse. Liar! Come on, you pansy, challenges the comic. Darkbind responds by hacking off the Murray Saner Comic's remaining arm. Victory is mine, declares Darkbind. He kneels in honor of his beloved. Oh, Princess Zelina, he says, I will collect the balls and away. He is interrupted when the comic kicks him. Have at you, challenges the comic. I'll have your bionic legs, says Darkmind, and with a swipe of his sword, the murried Saner comic lies helpless on the floor, his mechanical limbs all severed from his body. Alrighty then, he says, we'll call it a draw. Meanwhile, Chris-chan faces the bee manager in the air. Chris attacks with aerial ace, and the manager draws a pair of guns. He fires at Chris, but he evades the bullets with double T. Darn, says bee manager, firing wildly. Which one is real? As he searches, the real Chris-chan sneaks up behind him and shocks him with a thunderbolt attack. Ah! Screams bee manager. In his pain, he drops his guns. That tears it, he shouts, producing a large golden axe. Before he can attack, Chris-chan quickly constructs a substitute of himself, using pixel blocks. Falling for the clever ruse, bee manager smashes the decoy with his axe, causing the shattered pixel blocks to fly in his face. Ow! Says the manager. Before he can recover, Chris-chan comes in from behind again and strikes him in the back with a sky uppercut. No! Shouts bee manager. For love, trust, and a girl for me, I shall smite thee, says Chris-chan. The manager crashes next to the prone body of murried Saner comic. Ah, he got you too, eh? He asks. Shut up, growls bee manager. Well, Chris, I have to go, says Darkmind, but I am glad that I was able to help you in this battle. Thank you, DB, says Chris-chan. I'm off, says Darkmind. As he leaves, Chris-chan reverts to his human form. Now, as for you two managerks, he says, scolding his fallen adversaries, the pain that you both are feeling now should be punishment enough for going against me in my quest for a boyfriend-free girl to love and trust. I do not care about your rules, either of you, or any male other than my father and myself. But let me make it perfectly clear that in my quest it is very hard for me to find a girl due to the infinitely high boyfriend factor, and I do not want to risk getting a punch in the face from a jerk. Also, since the ladies are unable to notice my person because they mostly have shopping on their minds, I have to loudly spell it out. So please just leave me alone with my love quest. Over the intercom, a voice answers Chris-chan. Not if I have a say in the matter. What? Who goes there? Asked Chris. I am the one that rules the Malwart region. I am the one who will destroy all your pitiful hops in ever getting a girlfriend of your own. Where those clowns have failed, I shall triumph. Chris turns, only to face a new enemy, wearing an even more powerful armored body. Oh my, he gasps. I am the WM Manager! Ha! 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 To be continued.